That's not what happened. That is definitely not the case at all. This guy was not a bad person, first of all. From what I heard from the family, he attended college, he was a business owner, and he was a ladies' man. And allegedly that's what went down, is that an angry pimp got pissed off and took this man's life.
At the end of the day, it wasn't what you was expecting, just like the same thing it wasn't with him. So
welcome back to another video with IDN TV. We're on part 3 of Sauce Walka news, you guys. Man, we was talking about how just Thursday night Sauce Walka was involved in the incident. Now I have more details. So like I said, I wanted to tell you guys to subscribe so you can stay updated on the Sauce Walka news. So now a person who was on the scene, he's a rapper or entertainer, he goes by the name of Boo. Now he spoke out. Now according to him, he saw the whole thing go down. This young black male by the name of Trey, who was shot down Thursday afternoon in Los Angeles. Now, according to Boo, the victim was shot down by an angry pimp who had an issue with him over a female. Now, Boo says that the victim had all of his jewelry on after the shooting, after he fled away. So it wasn't a robbery. So the whole narrative of a robbery, no. Even when I reported the first video, and the news is saying all of it happened off of an altercation. Boo also said that he was the one that actually recorded the video of the victim under the white sheet. So the original video goes out to Boo. Now Boo also explained that Sauce Walka was nowhere around the incident, saying that he was about 2 blocks away from the scene where the victim lost his life. Now Boo actually took a chance. He said he went out on a limb and said that Sauce Walka is quote unquote clout chasing about this story, and he's pretty much trying to attach his name to the whole ordeal.
Right before this incident happened, I just ran into Sauce Walka. He asked me for my number. We exchanged numbers. I said, yo, what are you about to get into? He said, I'm going upstairs to do the BET Cypher. Means you're going to do some freestyle stuff or BT or whatever and whatnot. Dapped him up. I left. I walked towards the spot where the incident occurred. An altercation happened between 2 dudes. One lost his life. It was broad daylight. And again, I had just left from seeing Sauce Walka 2 blocks away in the opposite direction. So I knew he was nowhere near the vicinity. Later that night when he asked me for the video, I assumed it was because he didn't want to go through like the screen recording to have to share it with someone, a friend or something, maybe show his boys. I thought he just wanted it for the sole purpose of that, just to view it or something. I did not have any idea that he was going to take that video and start a whole campaign to make people believe that he is some sort of gangster or killer, that someone lost their life for trying to take his jewelry. That's not what happened. That is definitely not the case at all. This guy was not a bad person, first of all. From what I heard from the family, he attended college, he was a business owner, and he was a ladies' man. And allegedly that's what went down, is that an angry pimp got pissed off and took this man's life. And that's who actually took his life. It had nothing to do with anything about stealing jewelry from anybody or trying to steal jewelry. In fact, before the police covered his body, this man had his own jewelry on, his own gold jewelry, his own watch and the whole nine and everything like that. I don't know what possessed you to do that. Clout and fame is not worth that much. And to a lot of y'all other rappers that's talking all this same stuff about drilling this and killing that, stop the cap. Stop.
Now he put this on his page. He said this receipt is for those that believe Sauce Walka's post about a different shooting. If that was the case, why would he ask me for the same video circulating viral, attaching his name to this man's death? This young man lost his life, was a victim, not a criminal, disrespecting the life of the innocent. What if it was you that lost a loved one and had to see the internet go with a false narrative of their passing? So of course Big Sauce Walka was tired of the speculations, and he went to his page officially to admit what happened. And I want to say this, and I say the least, Sauce Walka is saying the same exact thing that I said for you guys this morning. Sauce said that he almost got robbed at gunpoint, but he reversed the charge, ended up fighting away with the dude, and he ran away to safety and he kept his jewelry. Now, same dude that he tried to fight off was the same dude that shot the victim, Trey.
I want to bring some closure and some clarification to the families and the sister of this brother that mistakenly, tragically lost his life in this dumbass situation for no reason, and for the family having to see their family member body slain and slandered all over the internet for no motherfucking reason. but I also was trying to keep it so G in the situation that I didn't even want to incriminate or put the person in trouble that could have harmed my life, and they took this other man's life in this situation. But since all the information is already public and out, now we can speak on it. Guns kill everybody, but everybody is not scared of guns. And tragically, what happened, just like you see on my, you think a nigga want to make up a black eye and all this dumbass shit, what happened was I fought for my life and fought for my jury and my belongings and got me and my men up out the situation and up out of there and squabbled myself out of a situation where a firearm was put in my face. Half of you motherfuckers wouldn't even fight a motherfucker with a butter knife in their hand. And tragically, after that situation, the same motherfucker that I made this person run out from the situation from a failed robbery attempt, ran off and ran into another man and tried to rob this man, and this man did the same thing that I did because he was a black king, a black warrior, somebody that fought hard for whatever he had in life. He had this firearm on him and he wasn't going. And unfortunately, in his situation, he lost his life. I could have lost my life as well. We both made the same erratic, irrational decision because we not going and we trying to live and die for what we have. So unfortunately, somebody did something stupid and a man lost his life, and I could have been that man lose his life too because I'm also somebody that do stupid shit that's gonna fight for what I have. Just like this man tried to fight for what he have, and unfortunately this man had the quicker draw, and whatever went on is whatever went on. And I apologize and I'm sorry for this man and his family and everything that went on, but what y'all not finna do is switch the narrative and try to make me look like a fucked up nigga amongst my people and the people that love me. Like I'm out here slandering and trying to get some cream or credit or clout for none of that. What I spoke on is I fought. And I didn't even want to speak on that. But what the business that was stood on is that I fought for my life with myself and my brothers, and I left with all my jewelry on, his blood on my body, black on my eye. That man didn't know what went on between me and that man. He know what went on and what went down. Just like he know what went on and whatever else went down. It's just like, here, you know, you look me in my eyes like I looked you in my eyes before I went with my move, like you went with your move. Hey, man, I could have been laying on the ground like that last man, but at the end of the day, it wasn't what you was expecting, just like the same thing it wasn't with him. So unfortunately, because somebody did something stupid and our young kings is being misled wrong to do dumb shit, think for greed and fortune and money, we killing ourselves and losing our lives. But what the problem is y'all looking for the mess and not the message.
So what I get from this situation, the reason that Sauce Walka posted it on his page right after the incident happened, I feel like this. I feel like, yeah, he wanted to tell the youth the struggles of being a rapper and what can happen in the streets. But then at the same time, it feels like Sauce Walka was getting clout off of this situation. Now, after it hit the news and the internet, Sauce even reposted pictures on his Instagram story showing the victim on the ground. And so I hear all of the condolences in the video and everybody saying their condolences, but at the end of the day, why would you repost it if you're not trying to associate yourself with this situation? Now, one thing about Sauce Walka, I don't think he's dumb at all. I feel like he knew that he was out of the clear and he was definitely innocent, and he was just running with the narrative. To keep it all the way real, during the video, he did not say that he was responsible for this guy losing his life, but when it hit the internet, it kind of sounded like he was insinuating that he had something to do with it. But it comes to turn out, he was close to the situation, but not connected, if you get what I'm saying. So let's talk about this in the comments. I'm going to reply to as much people as I can this Saturday night. So get in the comments, let me know what you feel. But this is a very, very unfortunate situation all across the board. We just got to keep it real. And, man, at the end of the day, sometimes we got to bow out and, you know, take the safer route. But, you know, it probably wasn't the case with the victim because they said they had previous history and one tried to draw down on another, and the person that lost his life was just a little bit too late. That's what it sounded like.